the Mavericks are in need of a new head coach because all of a sudden, randomly, right before game one of Cavs Knicks, and Charles Barkley found out inside the NBA after the game on his phone that Jason Kidd has been let go by the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, this was a very surprising move, but I kind of understand it because Masai Ujiri, who's like the new head man in Dallas, wants to put his own guy.
I wonder if they go back to like a Dwayne Casey, who was his head coach there for a while in Toronto before they go with Nick Nurse.
Yeah, I could see it, but Dwayne Casey's been out of the league for so long, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think you got to find the right head coach for Cooper Flag. I think this organization needs a complete refresh. Obviously, because of the Luka trade, that whole Mavericks run of the NBA Finals seems like the biggest farce in history.
That's why this move is even more surprising because they were just in the NBA Finals
less than 2 years ago. Less than 2 years ago by the time he got fired. So, I mean, that team went from, going on that run where they beat this Thunder team before they came of age in the second round. They knock off Minnesota in the Western Conference Finals. They obviously lose to Boston. They go from the future of Luka and Kyrie looking like he's grown up and it's a dynamic duo with Luka, to trading Luka for Anthony Davis, and then trading Anthony Davis and drafting Cooper Flag, and now essentially restarting the franchise over.
Yeah. And like with this season, Anthony Davis wasn't really healthy. Kyrie, I don't think he played at all.
He played at all. Nope, not one game.
So Jason Kidd really, other than the finals run, he didn't have a healthy roster. So what did you expect him to do? His hands were tied a bit.
Well, to me, this is about let's get everybody out of here from the Nico Harrison regime, and we're just going to start fresh.
Yeah, but I don't think they should go with Dwayne Casey. I think if you're going to hire somebody, it needs to be a younger guy who kind of gets what the NBA is now, and somebody who can connect with Cooper Flag because he's the dude in Dallas.
A guy who failed originally as a head coach, very similar to Jason Kidd, actually, who's now in the studio at Amazon Prime, and former point guard guy, very smart guy, sounds a lot like Steve Kerr, actually, in my opinion, when he listened to him, is Steve Nash. I wonder about giving him a second shot. We've seen guys like Frank Vogel get 5 or 6 jobs.
Yeah. The other guy, I know he's been out of the league for a while, but he was before Steve Kerr got there.
Mark Jackson. Yep, I was thinking him too.
Yep. Mark Jackson was the one who put the foundation in place for what Golden State became.
And what we thought was very similar to J.B. Bickerstaff setting the foundation for Kenny Atkinson. I mean, who knows? Kenny Atkinson could be fired, for all we know. If the Cavs get swept, it's on the table. If I'm Kenny, yeah, I'd want to go to Dallas.
Yeah. So, I don't know what to make of the NBA right now, dude. I really don't.
And that's saying a lot from you, coming as a guy who I believe is a bigger fan of the NBA in general than I am.
Yeah. Again, I'm going to say it outright. The NBA wants the Knicks in the NBA Finals. And so does ESPN. They want it to be Knicks Thunder or Knicks Spurs.
So, wait a minute. Hold on, though. I have to clarify what you're saying here. You're not calling it a conspiracy theory that they want, are you?
To a certain degree, yes.
Josh, sometimes you have to look yourself in the mirror and just admit when you got your ass kicked. And the Cavs got their ass kicked. There's no one to hate. There's no one to be mad at but yourself, because the Knicks didn't do anything illegal in that game. They didn't make any crazy plays. There wasn't any controversy. They just flat out came back and out-coached the Cavs. If you want to be mad at someone who's a former Cav, be mad at Mike Brown, because we still technically could have had Mike Brown.
Ay.
But, Josh tinfoil hat time.